Boop! Hello, everybody. It's me, Tangy, and welcome to my Tangerine Company segment. I will be having a special guest on. It's 2:30, 2 p.m. EDT on, oh my gosh, Saturday, June 25th, 2022. And I have with me today a very special friend I've known for 6 years, and they finally agreed to come on my live with me and talk about themselves, and then we'll pull some cards and let's get started. Hello, everybody coming in. Hi, Sid. How you doing? Please welcome my fabulous guest, the beautiful Rue.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Rue, for being here. You look fabulous, darling. How are you
Thank
doing?
you. I am doing good. The weather is still hot and humid. It just rained a few hours ago.
Yes, and
It's good.
you are in India,
Yes, I'm in India and currently it's a village setting.
and it's beautiful there.
Hi, Avalon.
Hey, everybody, thanks
Finally
for
with
coming.
you, everyone.
I'm so excited. So I have to remember to talk slower because there's a slight longer delay because of the long distance. It takes another second to get to you.
Hey,
So I wait.
hi, sweet soul Momita. That is my friend from India as well.
Hi, sweet soul.
Yeah,
Welcome.
she calls me Skydew. That's her nickname.
Skydew. What a beautiful
Hello,
nickname.
thank you for joining.
Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here.
Am
Okay,
I
so
audible? Please.
what, darling?
Am I audible? Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes, I
Let me
can hear
know.
you. Yeah, you sound good. What
Okay.
about me?
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Absolutely okay. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you start by telling everybody how we met?
that that is such a fantastic thing, Like I feel all the time that we haven't even met. I mean, we have known each other all the time. That is what I feel. But for everyone else out there, it was in Viewbug. Viewbug is a photography website, and I'm still there as Kologov. You can search and get me. So Danny was there that time for a short while, and you know she put up a participant quest that was a challenge, yeah, photography challenge regarding dressing up, and
Yep,
that
the
is the
dressing up
yeah
photography challenge
that's
through ViewBot. That
yes,
that was epic.
exactly. That was epic, and that was the first time I came out. Literally, my coming out as an
As
LGBTQ terms.
as not yet officially Rue, because you want to talk about
Yes,
how you became to be quote unquote Rue.
exactly. That comes later on, but still, as an appearance, that was my first public. Hey, public, we can make it official, right?
Yes,
Public means first public appearance.
this is Rue's first. Well, is it technically like was Rue on
No,
Instagram?
I am on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, in Viewbug, that was the first public appearance in my feminine form.
Was on ViewBug. Okay.
Yes, yes, without the name although. So and then on we carried on talking. We chatted and we got to know each other, our photography styles and all. And Danny has been such an inspiration behind my evolution. Thanks. obviously there was and is another friend who is asleep right now. But you know, for everyone out there, I couldn't be who I am now.
Yeah. So we came up with the name Rue because you are a beautiful flower. And it suited you. We went through a couple of names, and
Yes,
my guide said Rue, and I said, Rue, are you? And you said that
uh,
means
yes, it has it. It's like I'll tell you the story. I'll go through the story. So my first dressing, that picture out there. I wish. Oh, we should have uh, brought that picture.
I
Anyway,
have a couple you sent me. Like I have from a few months ago, the beautiful blue outfit. Was it that one or no?
uh,
No, the
we can put
original
it.
one. The original.
Yeah, the first one.
Oh, that's in my Google Drive
Okay, no
somewhere.
problem. We'll do it in another life. So I had, yeah, my friend P, Priyanka, I call her P. So she gave me, or we together came up with the name Ruposhi, you know. It's a Bengali word, Ruposhi means beautiful girl. And it also has another connection with gold, silver, not gold, you know. Yeah,
Oh,
I wanted to be Rupa. Thank you, Momita, sweet soul. So many thanks. And so she still calls me Rupashi and Rupa. And but for the world, Tani came up with a shortened version which also has another new meaning. That is Ru.
Rue.
So here I am with you all.
Yay! Well, welcome, Rue.
Yay!
Beautiful. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here. Your official YouTube public appearance?
Yeah, this is my
Yes.
first official YouTube appearance.
Okay. Okay, so let's start off with some questions if that's okay. And if anyone has any questions, please put them for Rue. Please put them in caps. And after we finish the interview, we will do some card pulls. Please keep in mind, Rue is still learning. I'm so proud of you, dear, though. You're doing great. And if needs any help, will ask me. So I've starred a question I saw from
So
Sid. Thank you, Sid. We'll keep that till later. So let's start with um, growing up in India. What was that like as a child, and how is it different or compared to now living there as an adult?
well,
Tell me.
growing up was uh, growing up was mostly spiritual and cultural. Yeah, my parents were both, yeah, spiritual and cultural. They were religious. They taught me the Gita, you know, the Bhagavad Gita, and I would like to send out a message right here, right now here, that people are fighting in the name of religion so much these days, and uh, but you know the word dharma, as we know in India, dharma is has a different meaning from religion. It is about sustenance of livelihood.
Mm.
Dharma doesn't mean religion, it simply means, you know, a duty.
It
A
means what?
duty, it means a duty
A
or
duty.
a yeah, a duty or a responsibility of the human beings so that all life and planet can sustain. You know, like we are talking about sustainable development in the recent times, but in ancient India, they knew and they talked about it at that time. So so yeah, I'll have to talk about you know how I became a little bit from because when I talk about Gita, what in I mean instantly comes is Krishna. Krishna, and with Krishna comes in Radha. So there is one story or an incident or whatever that there was a date. Radha and Krishna, they were on a date near
Radha
on
and
the banks
Krishna.
of
I did a
Yamuna.
painting of them. Yeah.
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
Show us.
Well, I did years ago. I sold it. Remember? You inspired
Oh,
me.
that one. Right,
I
right,
love
right.
the story of
Yes,
Radha and Krishna. Please continue.
yes, exactly. So they were on a date, and like any other couple, they were having a small fight. Radha was saying, "You don't understand me," because men don't understand women. And Krishna compassionately said, "Okay, I want to understand you. Let us exchange ourselves. Let me become you, and you become me, so that you also have to understand my perspective, my responsibilities, and all." So they had an exchange of clothes, and Krishna became Radha. He wore Radha's clothes and gave his to Radha, and they interchanged. So that was my introduction to a higher spiritual experience, I should say, because my femininity, my feminine form is not just about being a soul trapped in a different body, or as we know about the trans community or LGBTQ community. So it is, my experience is a little different because it comes from spirituality. So I wanted to know, I mean, yeah, I was also thinking, I had this thought that how do women feel? What is it like to be a woman? I had this thought. That was, I was hardly 10 years old that time. How is it like to be a woman? How do, I mean, girls are different, but why are girls different? I had these kinds of thoughts. And one day, mom was outside and no one was there at home. I just picked up her, blouse and sari, and
For
I tried
clothing,
on.
yeah.
Yes, I tried on, and it felt nice. It felt nice for a little while, and then I had to put it away, and I literally forgot all about it. I literally forgot all about it until about 10 years back. So growing up was mostly, I didn't have a very physically active life, you know. But it's not that I didn't play. We had, like the action figures. I played with action figures. I had my
Ooh, what
brother.
kind of
We
action
played.
figure?
Okay, like the GI Joe ones.
Yeah,
We used to call them commandos.
I had
Yeah,
those too. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't like
Uh,
Barbies. I liked all the men action figures.
right. We used to make stories. Right. And like everyone else, we used to make stories and play with them. And sometimes I played cricket with my brother. We were mainly the two of us.
You and
You
your
know.
brother.
Yes. Uh, yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say
most.
I want to ask something kind of silly, but it's kind of true for
Yeah,
me
go on,
anyway.
go on.
Uh, the people. I'll speak for me, only for me. I don't live in an exotic locale, but when I watch movies about India and it's romanticized, but also like Slumdog Millionaire, where you get to see other sides of things, and Life of Pi, it always I know I've had at least one past life, at least one in India, because I resonate with it. But would you say that Hollywood or even Bollywood gets it right? Or is it a big misconception of how India truly is? Because it is labeled, when I did research, as one of the poorest countries on the planet, but yet it's thriving in just this cultural, spiritual richness. But every place has its problems, but it's a beautiful place. So, what do you think
Yes.
about Hollywood's version of India?
No, actually, this question has lots of layers in it. You know, I'll have to go back to ancient times because,
Ancient time.
firstly, in movies they do exaggerate a little. Actually, they do it as per needs of the movie's theme. When they're showing something romantic or something positive, they are showing all the beautiful places out there.
Mhm.
And when they have to show some harsh reality, they are picking up the the slum areas and all. But I feel like any other country, or rather any other developing country, we have both of them together. There are beautiful places, and at the same time there are people like in slums,
Mhm.
and they have a very difficult life. And that is, uh, being an empath myself, I feel so much. I sometimes have anxiety attacks thinking about the things that are not right in India and also in the whole world. Like, here I am in Kyoto, this place I work. It's a normal day job, but there is a tendency of people wanting to dominate others.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
why
places
I
are like that, but
yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I
but
feel
yeah,
like why not let them grow, let people thrive, have a normal energy exchange. I mean, just imagine if people could be compassionate with each other, help out each other.
yeah.
Yeah, services take need charges. That is a different issue. But otherwise, why can't we be at least kind to each other?
Mhm. Do you
We need
find in where you are in India that civility is a little harder for people to achieve? Are they more aggressive around where you are?
people are aggressive, because of the political situation is such here that they are like all the time on the brink of explosion. You
Yeah.
say anything a slight, not even rude, is say something like a critique, like
Like
I
your own
have
opinion. Yeah.
yeah, like I have some friends who remove me very unfortunate event. Like I critique their photos on the point of view as a photographer, or like as a friend, like I had some suggestions that if you do this, if you make it that way or this way, your photo will look better. So it's nothing bad about they are. I'm not saying they are bad or this photo is bad, but people's mind are like everybody's criticizing. Like we mix up today. We mix up the difference between critique and criticize.
Critique and criticize. Yeah. It's
Yes.
being mixed. Well,
So
so what was my next question? Oh, so then still navigating your life and your job and your beautiful rudeness, your holy rudeness. I love your rudeness. Um, uh, is it like what got you into photography and into finally being able to express yourself as Rue or be feel who you truly are? Because I know photography had a big part of that for you. You're a
right. So
Taurus like me, and we love
yes.
nature and photography and out there, right?
Exactly. So I loved art ever since. You know, I and my brother, we had an art teacher in our childhood. For a very short time, he used to come and teach us, drawings, the basic drawings. But it turns out I wasn't very good. I mean, I was okay, kind of an artist, but my brother used to draw and paint much better. He even had his painting published in newspaper once.
Beautiful.
So yeah, and my brother, he's also so deep in spirituality. Like, he doesn't like publicizing or coming out so much. He is so introvert. Like, I have so much respect for him, and he's misunderstood. He
Hmm.
is a very deep
Real
soul.
artists usually are, real. Usually are
Anyway,
misunderstood.
back to the topic. Uh, so I like pictures. I like, basically, I like pictures. Wow, and I like books. So it was for me like, if there is no picture, the book is not of a standard quality. I
Right.
used to think that way.
Yeah, me too. I need pictures. Give
Yeah,
me illustrations, drawings, photos to go along with the
exactly,
words.
exactly. And we will take this point up in a little while. So that is how I understood that if I cannot draw myself, if I can't paint myself, I will have to do it in a technological way. And that
Hmm.
is how uh, I came into photography. My first photos were taken in a mobile phone, and that time I couldn't even buy proper mobile phone. It was like the cheapest mobile phone available in India, in my city, around 3,000 or 2,000 perhaps rupees, 9 or
Rupees.
2,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, your stuff is
So
expensive there.
yes, yes. So those photos, I tried, submitting those photos in contest, and the company said you need to submit better resolution.
Yes.
Anyway, so that was practice. Hi, Uncle Badger. Hi, Gerald.
Thomas, Uncle
Yes.
Badger says, I think I recognize Rue from Instagram. Hello, Rue.
Yeah, sure. So, uh, yeah,
And
so
then
that is how I came into photography, and gradually after photography, you know, I got my job. I got my job, and I had to come to this place. This is a rural setting. My house is in Calcutta. That's a totally urban area, and from that I got transferred to this rural area in a district. It's about 150 kilometers away.
and you
So
take a train. That's an
yeah,
adventure. You want to talk about your
I take a
journey
bus. First, I take a bus, then I take a train, and then I take another bus. Sometimes even in the middle there is another car.
you spend a lot of time on the
A
road
lot, yeah.
just to get
It's
to work
yes, it's a
and
6
from,
hours journey. Yeah, 6 to 7
right?
hours journey.
And most of that time you spend watching my video. Thank you. Love you.
Of course.
Please like and
Okay.
subscribe. Okay, so then that brings us into your passion for photography and art of all kinds, brought you into your poetry and your writing.
Right thing.
You want to talk about
Yeah.
that? Because
Well, uh, my mom used to urge me to sing from the childhood.
to sing.
To sing, yes. Like, like schools have these clubs, like writing clubs, singing clubs, and my mom wanted me to go to the singing club. And one day, she was telling me, she was making me practice singing, but it turned out that I was not good at singing, or I was not very inclined at singing, because at that time, it will sound silly if I say it now. At that time, it's a typical, like, boy mentality, that if you sing, if you dance, or it will it will be a feminine thing, and boys don't do that kind of
And then
things.
boys don't do that stuff. Yeah, but nowadays
Yeah.
it's a
So
requirement. Just like,
so I didn't sing. I didn't go to singing club. But later on, uh, I used to hear songs still, and I used to make up words, like not lyrical words. I used to make up like any kind of words and put in any kind of music, and just like like how you sing, how we were
Yeah, make
singing
up
the other
silly
day.
songs in the
Yes,
moment. Yeah,
yeah,
love it.
like this is a beautiful weather. I'm so happy now. That kind of things.
Yeah.
So
There's a
or
fly
anything
going
around
by,
like
and oh my, I'm gonna
yeah,
get that
there
fly
was
after the light.
yeah there was one
Oh,
song about
I made my light
mosquitoes.
go out.
Like
That was
there's a mosquito flying by.
okay. Here we go.
Ready to go.
Wow. My singing turned my light out. See how powerful I am?
Oh
You
my
see
god.
the power of music? Oh,
Music is powerful.
thanks, guys. They're like, we're
So
gonna get this
anyway, so gradually, a friend suggested me that you write poems. I write poems. And he had a relative who wanted to publish a book. I started writing poems. That was in my seventh standard. So 12 or 14 years old. So I
12.
started
You're
writing.
yeah.
Yes,
It hit you, the
but
writing
then
bug.
later on, that book did not happen. But I continued my writing, and my parents were happy. My parents were happy, and my parents were very supportive. My
Good.
father, my mother, and my mom used to correct my initial poems. So
Yeah, of
they were in
course.
Bengali. First
Your
thing,
mother's
yeah,
gonna love your stuff. You have great
right.
stuff. Yeah.
And I used to show it to my teachers in my school. They loved it. So yeah, that's how I gradually came into poetry. And after that, I even started writing songs. Yeah, in my diary of poems, there are a few songs, not many, a few songs, and I have recorded some of them to keep track of the music because I am not actually a trained singer or a songwriter because
It
I don't have any
doesn't
music degree.
matter. It's
So
like Jeff Goldblum says. It's everybody's God-given right to sing, whether you do it well
yeah,
or not. It doesn't matter.
definitely, definitely.
Now,
So
you need
yeah,
to sing. It's part of like you need to breathe, you need to eat, you need to talk, and you
exactly
need to
because
sing.
like Tagore said, Rabindranath Tagore, he has a song, Anando Dhara Bohiche Bhuvane. It means that uh, the rhythm or the wave of happiness is flowing in the world. So this rhythm, it's music. Like
Yes. Energy.
every rhythm has a frequency, and frequency is music.
Yeah.
So there is music everywhere. We only got to listen.
That's right.
Right.
I love it. Beautiful. So then that led you to publish your first book of poetry, which is in the link below. You want to talk
Yeah.
about your
That
first book and what it's called and what inspired you?
okay. Thank you for bringing that up. So this is my first book. Is it? Can you see it?
Yes, let me
Right.
let me go completely solo on you.
So this is my first book, my debut, "Reclaim Your Heart" by Biham Kologov. Biham Kologov is how I naturally go by. It's also a pseudonym, my male
Pseudonym.
pseudonym. How
Yeah.
the other world knows me. But I'm root for the special people, for you all. Yes, it is too hot here. It is too hot. Definitely. Probably uh, you are hearing some sound, noise.
That's his
It's a fan.
her fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
The fan.
this is my first book. So I have 21 sonnets here. So
21 sonnets.
and yeah, like I was saying, it's got pictures in it.
Yay! And you took all those pictures, correct?
Yes, this picture is right here in this place. like a farmer is sowing the seeds. And okay, I'll show you something else.
Yes, please.
This boy, this little boy is my neighbor here. Okay, and I took this photo purposefully for this poetry. Pebbles and stones. Can you hear? Can you see? Okay.
Beautiful. We'll get you to
And
read a
another,
poem if you want later.
yeah, sure. A little later, I'll show one more picture
Please.
of my special friend. Okay, the face.
The face.
Why I am showing you this? Because this girl, this is P, this is
P.
Priyanka, this is P,
Hi, P.
and uh, it is because of this girl that I am here today. Because remember I said I
Yeah.
totally forgot about the feminine part. So after coming to this place to Teatro, I met P, and yes, it's amazing, sweet soul, Momita. So after meeting P, we met. We became very close friends. Like me and Tani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruth calls me
So we
Tanny.
discuss everything.
I know.
We discuss. We used to discuss. We still discuss everything. And after that, after knowing that I could trust her completely, I mean, yeah, she's like another me. She's like another me, myself.
Who P
So
is.
I told her,
Yeah.
yes. So I told her that I have had this dream of becoming a girl. I told her, hi, Lady Beowulf.
Hey.
Uh, and she was excited about it. She helped me about my first dressing, and that was put up in the picture and in Viewbug, and that is how I met Danny. So
Yeah, you met me through the free book.
that's
But if it
about it.
wasn't for P, Rue wouldn't be Rue.
Exactly, exactly.
Right. So thank you, P.
Thank you.
And did you want to pick what is your favorite or the one that you feel you should read to us today? One of your sonnets, if you'd like.
Okay, actually, okay. I would like to read Prometheus.
Okay.
I actually wanted to name this book Prometheus, you know, but something happened afterwards.
Mhm.
I think I should tell about this heart. This heart
Sure.
is a crystal.
Let me
Yeah,
solo you.
this is a crystal I bought from.
A
Yeah, I should give
crystallized
a
heart.
shout out. Yeah, it's a red jasper crystal. It's an actual crystal. I have it
Wow.
with me. I bought it from Tyra Smith. You can find her as embellish.t on Instagram. So
Tiger
a
Smith.
shout out Tyra, Tyra, Tyra Smith, and her shop's name is embellish.t. So a big shout out to her because if I had not got this heart, my book would not be here. Truly,
Wow. Is it a
because
large
only
red jasper heart? Is looks
it's.
huge.
Uh, Let me have a moment. I'll bring it to you.
Sure. Put it
One
on
moment.
me. While Rue goes and gets the red jasper heart. I forgot my kalimba upstairs. I'm just saying. Today's guest is the beautiful Rue. Rue has a book called Reclaim Your Heart by Rue's pseudonym by Hung Kaligov. The link is in the description below. I believe it's the India Amazon, but you're hoping to get the international link soon, correct, Rue?
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome
So
back.
I got it. Okay. So
Yay!
this is the heart.
Wow!
This is the size of a fist. Like
Wow!
this much.
That
That
is
means it's an
beautiful.
actual size of the heart. Right here. See, actual size of the heart.
Red Jasper Heart.
Red jasper.
And what kind
So
of vibes do you get off of that? Okay, judge.
I mean, I place it on the altar. I keep it there. It's a very sacred thing for me.
Yes.
So,
Red Casper
and
heart.
because that heart got me to write this last poem, "Reclaim Your Heart,"
Reclaim your heart.
and
Let's zoom
which
in on
became
you.
ultimately became the name of the book. Because, okay, I'll tell you why it's called "Reclaim Your Heart."
Okay.
First, if you would like me to read, should I carry on? Is it okay?
Sure, but one sec.
Has anyone
Does
any?
does the
Yeah,
lady who sold you the heart does she have an Etsy store?
Etsy store. I
Or
am
is it
not
only
sure about Etsy
Instagram?
store. She has a physical store. She is on Instagram. She's on Facebook. I contacted her from Instagram, so I'm not sure about her
But when we're
Etsy.
done, I'll get you to put the the information where people can try to find her store in the comments.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, when you're done.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, darling. Continue. Beautiful Rue.
Yeah. Hearts, Momita. So Prometheus is like me. All of them are me. Like poetry
Prometheus
is
has
not
a
just poetry.
beautiful
Yeah.
story. Yes.
I'll show you the picture. This is not a photograph, but this is a digital image uh, created by me.
Of an
So this
eagle.
book actually, all of it is me.
It's all
And I
you.
don't want to brag, but the
Well,
cover
of course.
design,
You
yeah,
literally wrote from your heart, but cha.
exactly. The cover design, the writing, the pictures. Momita, this is for you. Destiny. Okay, this is called destiny. How this page flipped out. This poem and this picture, uh, they were for Momita after we met through a poetry site.
Beautiful.
Okay,
So Prometheus is what you're reading now?
I'm reading Prometheus. Yeah.
Okay. Take it away, Root.
How do you talk of love when you have lost hearts so many times? Parts of you lost in wrath, yet you regrow enough and take again the darts of Cupid until you are a fine arts of canvas. I'm sorry. I'll start again, okay?
Sure. Take
Yeah,
your
sure.
time.
Because I'm not a elocution expert, I just write.
You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of
Thank
you.
you, thank you. You are too generous.
You're welcome.
So, Prometheus, here I go again. How do you talk of love when you have lost hearts so many times? Parts of you lost in the rough, yet you regrow enough and again take the darts of Cupid until you are a fine arts canvas of blood within and above. You are the Prometheus who kindles the fire of love and gets eternal torment. Who will unbind you from the rock, thus saving from this dire, and with heart will heart amend? So that's it.
Wow. That was beautiful. And thank you.
Thank
I
you,
was able to get a
Sandy.
copy and read all your amazing sonnets.
Thank you.
And I have two, well, there's three that I really like, but there's two that just uh, put, pulsated my heart chakra. I was like, oh, and then one of them was like, I love that. And it was like, I need Rue to read that for me. It was so beautiful. Um, I don't want to give anything away, but I've known Rue for 6 years. Rue is a beautiful soul. And maybe because we're both Taurus, so we get each other. But your perspective of love, because I don't know about all the rest of the signs, but Taurus don't usually have good luck with love, usually. Not speaking for everybody, but usually
We
we're not
we
lucky
don't.
in that department. So your viewpoint of heartache, I could relate to, is what I'm trying to say. And it's beautiful. I love your poetry and your photography, and you're amazing.
Ever so grateful.
Yeah, Rue's been like a sibling to me. Oh, there's a beautiful Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hi
Ben, this is
Ben,
Rue.
thank you.
Rue,
Thank you so
this is
much.
Ben.
Thank you, Gerald.
Beautiful Rue. Wonderful Rue. Beautiful Rue. It's so good to see you. Yeah. All right. So now, how do I do this? Hold on. Buttons. I'm still, I'm still trying to
Love
function. There we go.
it.
So, is there anything else you want to talk about your life or your poetry or statement you want to make or anything before we go into card readings?
Well, uh, I would just it's I mean it's a small thing. I want to say that treat everyone kindly and let everyone be. I mean, uh, you know, even to this day, today this is 21st century, and there is a lot of awareness about the queer community and all people being different. But still, I still categorize or I'm still a closet person right now because I haven't gone outside in my feminine form. That is a reality still to be realized. Why? Because the people are not yet of the mentality of the 21st century. They are still, in the black or the medieval period. I wouldn't say ancient because the ancient period was actually open-minded. They actually were advanced.
Yes,
It is
yes.
the medieval times that people suddenly became dumb, and that dumbness still continues. Some people have evolved, some mostly haven't evolved. They're still living in the dark ages.
Yeah,
They are still trying to
absolutely.
control
Their
people. They are
thoughts are
still,
stuck there.
thanks,
Sweet
Momita.
Soul says, beautiful again, Skydew, listening from your
Momita,
mouth.
Momita is a poet herself, you know. Uh, so there is this website.
Thank you for being here,
What
sweet.
what is this, Momita?
Can you put
Yeah, all
anything
poetry.
you put
There,
the link
yeah.
in the chat, or do you want to put it after in the comments? What's easier for you?
Uh, for what?
To put any links in, just remind me.
Um,
We'll put them in
yes.
after.
Afterwards, yes.
Yeah,
Afterwards.
I'll
So
forget. So, guides, remind me. Rue, everybody,
shout out to yes, Momita as well. She's a poet
shout
in
outs.
all
Yeah,
poetry. So where was I? Yeah, I want to say which is also how your point, Danny, that just let people be. If
yeah,
they are not harming you, then they're good. Let them be.
yep.
Be kind. Yeah.
If everybody took that
But this
philosophy,
message, this message. I mean, circulates only among us because I heard once that we find what we are looking for or
it
like
gravitates
I
through
mean
you.
yes, because the unkind people or the message who the people who actually need to hear won't hear this because they're not looking for this.
That's right. It's the same. Like if you believe, those who believe in magic will find it. Those who
Right,
believe
right.
in open freeness of being your true self will find it. Excuse me.
Yes,
Right? Yes. Be kind. Be good to each other.
yes.
Oh, there's Bee, the Kelly Sunflower. Hi, Bee.
Hi,
Excuse
sunflower.
me.
Long time. How have you been?
Hey, Betty. Thanks for being here, you guys. Yeah, I love your message, Rue, because I feel like I'm safe in Canada. I'm in Ontario. I'm a woman, and being a woman or feminine has its disadvantages, even in you know Canada. There's still going to be. I'm going to say it because my channel. There's a-holes everywhere you go. I don't know why I'm going into my American. This is I'm channeling one of my guides, Bob. Bob loves women's rights. Bob's a feminist. But yeah, it's very, got to deal with, the man stuff, the mansplaining, but it's nowhere near we're very spoiled here, so it's nowhere near as difficult in any aspect, buying food for you, going to get water, or going to work. Everything you do is like it's like an event. It's like an Olympic event just to get through your day sometimes.
Yes, yes,
And to want to get through your day as Rue is impossible to do yet in public. You can't just go out your door and dress any way you want there. You can
right,
here. Nobody cares. I wear
right.
everything and nobody even looks at me anymore. They're like, we're so over it. But in
Yeah,
order for
and
you to
here
be safe,
anything is a little different, and they'll just turn eyes like, "What is that? What kind of creature is that?" Yeah, anything out
because
of the normal. And
their
they,
mentality there in India is
yes,
very close minded. But yes, you said it. Look, if you research like Radha and Krishna and the deities and everybody, they were very effeminate or embraced both male and feminine. There wasn't a problem
exactly,
if you wanted
because
to wear the
no,
other
because
sex's
our
clothing.
yes, yes,
Hi, Kala.
our deities, the gods. Like, hi, Lizzie, nice to meet you too. So we have in India when we worship, worship gods. There is a term Shakti. We have this big festival here, Durga Puja. Uh, it's a big festival now. It's world happens worldwide. Uh, it's a strange thing. It's a strange thing. We people celebrate Durga Puja on one hand, and on the other hand, they are uh, dominating women for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was going with it is that Shakti. We have the term Shakti means power, and every male god has a Shakti. There are three main gods: Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, and they have their own Shakti. Shakti is nothing but the power of the god.
Power of the god,
So
Shakti.
yeah, that means, what does it mean? That without the feminine part, you will not have the power within
That's
you.
right. Divine masculine, divine feminine.
Divine feminine, exactly.
Great. Fix the one. I
Yes,
embrace all
it's a
sides.
unique.
I'm
Yeah,
I
some of
you
my friends.
Oh my gosh. I'm more partial to Gaia, Mother Earth. But I do
Definitely.
respect. I have the Papa Neptune, I call my spiritual daddy Papa Neptune energy. But he's cool like me. He's like, yeah, I won't bug you. Let me know if you need anything. But my mother Gaia energy, she's always around. She's always like she's sending flies just to keep me on my toes. And I'm like, no flies in the house. And she's like, okay, I'm just checking. And then the fly will be gone. It just goes. So she's always looking out for me. But I like the balance. The divine masculine, the divine feminine watches over
Yes.
you when you allow it in.
Yes, that is that. Even we have this concept of Ardhanarishwar, the god with half male and half female part. It is just, yeah, it is just like showing the public that this is an actual god form, that male and female, I mean, masculine and feminine energy together. That
Yep.
is how a power is created.
Mm-hmm.
And however people uh, connect themselves as male or as female, there is always both the parts present in every human,
Yep.
and it depends upon the particular person how they want to explore. Like the typical men people, they discard the feminine part, because even you'll see in the tarot cards, the feminine is the nurturing part. They take care. Whenever you are taking care, whenever you are loving, every you see, in every romantic relationship there is a boy or a girl typically, and the boy thinks that I'm a boy, I cannot do this, or I will not do this, that kind of thing. But you are in love means you have a feminine part. Right. Otherwise, you wouldn't have felt love in the first place.
Right. Well said. Yes, I love it.
So we actually, another thing is that we fall in love, or a man falls in love with a woman, or a woman falls in love with a man, because that person is missing the other part, the other energy. He or she wants the other energy more into his or life. So
Well said. And you know what I always say, what is the best, first, most important love? Self-love. There's the fly. Go away. Self-love. Self-love is the most important.
so
If you don't love yourself, how are you
definitely
going to give love to anyone else?
anyone.
Right?
True.
I could go into a song, but we're going to do readings with Rue. If you want, are you ready? Are you ready to do some card
No, a
readings
song
with
first.
me?
No, song first. I
You
want
what?
song.
You want this song? I forgot what was I saying? Oh, self-love. Okay. Give me a little drum. Give me a beat.
Dig, 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 dig.
Self-love is very important. You gotta love yourself first, or you can't love anybody else. Take care of yourself, self-love, and then you can love anyone you like in a healthy, balanced way because you have self-love. You have self-love. Thank you. I'm here all week.
Yay!
Thank you, darling Ben. Thank you. Yes, Mama Root, right? Love it. Okay, what should we do? If anybody wants us to pull some quick card pulls, please type me. I will star your name. We did have a question earlier. Usually I don't go by questions, but it doesn't bother me if Rue wants to try doing questions. I could feel you, Ben. I could feel you getting down with your good bad self. Yeah. I'm be unplugging for July, doing collabs with anyone because on other channels. I will come on my channel. I will do random things and pop ups and have people on if in a spontaneous way because I'll be spending most of my time doing creative things and making a ton of beautiful videos to do more collabs with Ben. Yeah, so stay tuned
Cheers
for
to
that.
that. Cheers to that.
Ben is the best. I love my collab partner in crime. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. Stay tuned, you guys, to
Beneficial
Beneficial
that.
Tarot because there's fabulous more collabs coming up in the works. But check out the ones we have done and all the other content, of course. Okay, so I'm going to star Ben. I'm going to star B. Oh, right, Mama Rue Paul. How you gonna love, not Rue, our lovely guest. Yeah, you gotta self-love. You gotta love yourself.
Oh,
You just have to. Yeah. I mean, I to me, I speak for me because I grew up in the acting business. It was very, I just the way I grew up too. Self-love was it was just a no-brainer for me. Nobody really talked about it, but I knew from being in movie sets and at a very young age as a toddler. Of course, having the my dad be my own paparazzi, taking pictures of me all the time, and I got a little full of myself at some points, which my dad would be like, "Okay, diva, you're 6, you know, just pose for the photo," and because I would just be like, "Let's just take pictures of me all day." He'd bring me down a little notch, but he let me. I never got arrogant about it because my parents let me be my diva self. They wanted me to be an actor, so I became one. Um, and I really loved that artistic side of everything, which just to me naturally gave me the self love because my parents had confidence in me. I guess they're like, you were so animated. We had no choice but to put you into commercials and movies, and like you had to be on script. People needed to see that what you're doing right now. I'm like, what? I'm just playing with my pillows and the cats. They're like, yeah, but you're so animated and full of life. You needed to be in acting. So when they did put that in me in there, the self-love came. It was already there, but it came, through the actual doing the acting, and that was the training. I never had any professional training because they just put me in stuff and I would do it because I loved what I was
Yes.
doing. And I had confidence in myself because I loved myself. And like in a healthy way. I don't mean in a weird. It was it was the niche for me. And I love that my parents found, like we got to put her in acting because look at her. She's making up plays in her cupboards in her room. She's acting out scenes. We got to help her with that and encourage that. So if parents could just see what their kids' niche is and help them with that and be loving and encouraging, the self-love does come. It just naturally came for me. I speak for me. But it does come when you're supported. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Rue on Instagram? Yes, you wanna tell your
Definitely. Oh my God. So, Ikele, I'm already connected to you on Instagram.
I'm sorry, what Rue? I was
I
full of
am
myself right
already.
then there.
I mean, I'm already following, and she, I think, follows me on Instagram.
Okay. So we'll put all the details in after what Rue wants to put in
Sure,
into
just
remind you.
find at Kolo. I'll put a comment in the live chat.
Please, yeah, you can do it in the chat. Okay. Yay, collabs are coming. Collabs are coming. And B says yes, I thought so. Okay. So Kelly
So
Lizzie has been
at Freebird Kologov is my Instagram ID. I just put in. Is it visible?
at Freebird Kulagov.
Yes.
You can follow Rue. Follow you and Rue. Okay. If there's another song. But now we gotta get into the readings. So keep in mind, please, Rue is still learning the tarot, but Rue, I think you're amazing. I'm biased because you're like a sister to me, and I've known you for a while, and I believe in you. But if you're having any trouble, yes, of course, ask me, and I will
Sure.
put my 2 cents in. But you gave me a reading, and it was spot on last week. It was amazing. I loved it. And you made your own cards, and you know I'm all about that. Put your juju in it. Put your juju in it. In your
Yeah. So
divination too.
these
Put
these
your
are
juju in it. Put your juju in it. Okay.
the Rider Waite deck, but I just printed them out and put them myself. Is it too shiny? I think it's
Put a
shining.
little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Oh, there we go. Fabulous.
Yes.
Thank you. Love it. Okay. So normally I don't go by questions. You know this. But I'll make an exception for you, Sid. Thank you, darling. Any messages from the universe about how I can best help parents through their declining time of life?
I just
All right, well, let's see.
vision.
Oh, bottom of the deck was the star. Be supportive, be helpful. Can you make their dreams come true, Sid? Like for example, maybe the folks always wanted to go camping in a trailer on a mountain. Can you arrange something like that? Help their dream come true in a safe, ethical, responsible way? That would help them. Yeah. Believe in them. Get them to tell their story. Write down their story. Wow. Sit with them. Can you videotape it? Make a little mini private documentary for you about your
Just
family?
as you were talking about it, Danny, I got
Yes.
the devil, and so it's about pleasure. I mean, they need some happy time, with you all or among themselves. They need to indulge in a little bit of pleasure. I mean, pleasure in, not in the bad sense, about indulging in themselves, about self love, like the way we were talking.
Right. And look, Sid says I'm working on taking them on a road trip before my dad's memory is all gone. Aww.
Yes, yes.
Right. Yeah. They need pleasure. They need to not feel
They need,
constricted and bound to
yes.
their age. Wonderful. Close the gate. I hope that helped you, Sid. That was fabulous, Ruth. Thank you. Next,
Thank
we have
you,
Ben.
Ben. Okay,
Ben from Beneficial Tarot. Let's see what the
what do we
cards
have for you?
have to say. Oh, and Sid says, yes, Devil card represents them well, actually. They are self sabotaging most times. Yeah, that age. Kella Lizzie says, ask them about their dreams, not sleep dreams. Their dreams of things they want to do. Yeah, what their dreams are, like their wishes and desires and their hopes. And you're welcome. Sid says, thank you. Okay, what does Ben need to know from
Ben,
Tangerine?
I got this is 8 of Cups. What are you escaping from?
Let me try to
Take your
adjust.
charges like head on. Okay, if you have some responsibilities, I mean, going away from it won't help.
Don't put things
Because
off you shouldn't be putting off, Ben. Just saying.
yes,
Unless it no longer serves you, then yes, of course. I think Ben keeps
yes.
getting the 8 of Cups. Isn't that like the third time, Ben? I don't know. I can't remember, but it feels like it. Okay, that was beautiful, Root. Did you want to say anything
Thank
else?
you. No, that is all.
Okay. And
Yeah,
Ben,
you continue.
I got Flames. Coagula Solve. And you know how I feel about this guy. This guy,
Oh,
depending on your mood, depending on my mood, this could be, passion igniting flames, a feeling of, what you're passionate about and when you want to dive into, or maybe you're getting too hot to a flame, metaphoric. Don't get too close to the flames in a situation that could be work, that could be, literally fire. Don't get too close to you're making a bonfire. Whatever it is you think that kind of goes with the 8 of Cups, maybe you need to take a little bit of a step back because you might slightly get burned by something. So, as a precautionary tale, it's time to maybe walk away or step back from that so you don't get burned. And literally, if you're near a bonfire, please do not stand too close to it. I feel I need to tell you that. Yeah. Be careful, Ben. Like with literal fire. But yeah, if you feel something's getting a little too hot, a little caliente, a little too spicy, it's okay to walk away from it. But if it's something that you know that you should tackle, then don't turn your back on that. Right. Okay, I'm talking with all my guides. They're like saying 14 different things at the same time. They're like, cover everything. I'm trying. And then we've got B and then Kala, Lizzie.
thank you, Ben, for confirming.
Tangy, yes, it works. This is making a lot of sense. Oh, yay, man. Okay. And says, oh, yes, Rue, that makes so much sense. It's work. Yeah. And watch out for literal campfire, bonfire, barbecue. Watch out. Kettle. I forgot the kettle was right there and I went to pour my thing and I burnt myself on the steam. On the steam, not even the kettle. It was the steam. Anyway, be careful then. B is next. All right. Rue, you want to go first? You're
Okay,
welcome, darling.
right.
You're welcome, Dad.
So I'll take energy from you and pour it into my cards.
Right. Don't be an Icarus, Ben. Okay, so B, a Kelly Sunflower. What do you got for Kelly?
So I got 5 of Wands.
5 of Wands.
So are you fighting or is it a celebration? Five of Wands reminds me of a story again from the Mahabharata. This particular card always. reminds me of that incident. It is how the dynasty of Krishna ended. Krishna belonged to a group of families called the Yadav. So because Krishna was powerful, naturally his tribe, the Yadavs, they were also powerful, and they thought themselves to be, like owner of everything, like above everyone else. And what happened? They they insulted a sage. They insulted a sage, a monk, and the monk then cursed the Yadav that you will. Uh, they insulted him like with the club kind of thing, like the beating club, the baseball bat, that kind of thing. And the sage cursed the Yadavs, those people, that you will your people will end this by this very instrument with which you made fool of me, made fun of me. So that club was. So they got frightened and they destroyed the club and threw it away. And later, pieces of that grew up as trees and bore fruits, and those fruits were like these kinds of situation. And there was there these people went on some picnic kind of thing, and then uh, they got in a fight and they picked up the clubs from that tree and they started fighting on themselves and like killed each other. So please, if there is something uh, like that, talk to the people instead of like finding.
Yeah. Stop the
Uh,
perpetuation of something if you notice.
yes,
Like,
even
for
even if
example, a
someone
war.
is
Yeah.
yes, even if someone is trying to be unkind, or someone, like we get attacked easily these days. So people get offended these days easily. So even if someone is offensive or trying to say bad things to you, be kind to them, because if you are harsh, if we are harsh,
Then
that
it just,
that
the
hurts
cycle
both of
goes.
us.
Yeah.
Yes, the cycle goes on. So
Perpetual motion.
stop that.
I
Yes.
always say the best thing to do when you hear something you don't like is block, delete. I tune them out. I just block their energy and
True,
then I don't
true.
hear it.
Like, yeah,
And
don't
I tell
don't
my
get into
teams,
the
deal
fight
with
and
it.
just
And they do, right?
go away.
Out of
Right.
sight, out of
Yes.
mind. Not to let them rent free space in your head because that will just perpetuate the debate or
Yes.
the problem. Hope that helped you, B. That was beautiful, Rue. Okay, now I got. Let me. There we go. Oh, well, this doesn't help. Here, B. This is your card. Uh, Rogue, right? And which goes with what Rue was saying. If you need to stand on your own and stand up for yourself, or stop. For example, here's an example. Somebody keeps throwing uh, the garbage into the garbage can and misses and doesn't pick it up. And you're always just picking it up instead of saying something. Well, now you're going to take a stand and go, you know what? You need to pick up your own garbage. I'm not going to keep doing that anymore. I'm taking a stand and I'm defending myself to prevent you, or even to make you aware, maybe you're not aware of it, of taking advantage of me. So you're gonna stand up to someone, and I'm not getting it's a physical altercation. I'm getting it's just words, something simple, and maybe you're thinking, I don't like confrontation, but it's not really confrontation when the person, for example, doesn't know that they're doing something wrong. So you might just have to speak up and say, by the way, are you aware that you're missing the garbage every time you throw your garbage there? Oh no, I'm
Yes.
sorry. And you're like, yeah, I've had to pick it up. And maybe they don't even know. So sticking up for
Right.
yourself, girl. You got this. You got this.
So
In a way that you're
yeah,
comfortable with.
welcome.
Gentle,
You're
whatever way you're,
welcome.
you're comfortable. Close the gate. Hope that helped you be. Hi, Amy and everybody coming in. Sorry, I'm going to get back to the live comments. Let's go. I have the fabulous Rue with me. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We've got Amy
Thank you
smiling,
for
living light as
having
breath.
me.
She would like. Oh, sorry, it skipped. Arnish, did you want a card too? You're
Oh,
welcome.
hey, Anish. Sorry, I missed you, Anish. How are you?
Let me go back. Sorry, my mouse is making everything jump. I don't know what's going on with this mouse. I need to have a talk with this mouse. Okay, Amy would like a card. And Callie is next. If they have mobility issues, they may not be able to pick up the garbage. Right, Callie? Calla is next. And then did Arnish want a card? Arnish, would you like? Okay, Calla is next. Hold on. Give me a second.
And
Thank you
and
for
I
your
think
patience.
Amy
I
said
got Amy. Yeah.
yes.
Okay. 1 second. I'm waiting. This is taking its time. Come on, computer. There you go.
And
Yeah, we
Joji,
got
Joji.
and Joji. Okay, thank you. We got Calla, Arnish, Amy, and Joji. Okay. Do you want to start on uh Calla Lizzie? Thank you. I got you, Joe.
Yes, okay. We're going for Gala Lizzie.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you guys are here. Okay. Calla Lizzie. Calla Lizzie needs to know right now. Ooh, the Knight. The Knight of Swords. It's like a king to me. These are the medieval D&D deck of many things. Majors only. Dungeons and Dragons. I love these. Um, I feel like there's a king that has to be a knight now. It's kind of like he's been demoted a little bit, or he had to bring himself down a couple of notches from being a king and dictating what to do to being a knight and doing it himself, regardless of gender. I don't know if it's you or someone else. I'm getting there's a male. It's a male energy, but there's like maybe a father was, the head of a example, owned a business and had the sons and the kids and the daughters and the dad, cats and dogs running it. But something happened and now he needs to do the actual physical labor. That type of situation. So, like he looks like he's kind of like not embarrassed, but like, oh man, I never thought I'd have to do actual work again. Now I got to pick up the sword and go slay the monsters myself. Ugh, I'm too old for this crap. You know what I mean? So be aware of that. Maybe this person needs help. Maybe this older male doesn't want to ask for help, is embarrassed to, or if you know someone who needs uh, help financially or in a way that you can help them, be aware of that. And I think you're the one to help them. Cal, I hope that helped you. Like a could be a neighbor or a boss, a brother, someone you consider like a dad or um uh peer. I'm trying to what's the word? Like a peer. I think it's an older male, could be an uncle, but they don't really want to ask for help, so they're doing it themselves. Maybe they just need help with the plumbing. They're trying to do it themselves, and you're like, you know what? I could look up a good plumber for something like it. I know the guy. Okay. That's the game. Over to you, Rue.
So I have the star. Uh, so I what I'm getting is that providence is in your favor. What you are trying to do, and you have the balance. You know, and also you have the resources. So the stars are in favor. So if you have anything in mind that you want to do, go ahead and do it. Don't be afraid.
Go ahead and do it.
Hope that helps, Lizzie.
Yay, go the game. Okay. That was beautiful, Rue. Next
Thank
is
you.
did Arnish? Did you want Arnish? I think Arnish wanted. Arnish, are you there?
Anish,
And would you
okay.
like a card from me and Rue? And then after is Amy, and then Joe. Well, we'll close it there. Yay, Kala says she knows what that's about. Yay. Okay,
Welcome, Lizzie. You're welcome.
you're welcome. All right, so until we hear from Arnish, Amy is next, and then Joji.
Amy, sure.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, I'll start with Amy's energy.
Yes, please. Thank you. Let me put you in this solo. Give me a second. I gotta push buttons and I gotta do the thing, and you know me in technology. Here we go. There we go. Thank you, darling. Amy.
So, Four of Pentacles, wealth is coming, opportunity, and you have to grab it. Okay, don't go missing. Good things are coming. So
Right?
enjoy.
Thank you, Amy. That was great, Rue. Well, guess what? That goes with this. The star, excuse me, pardon me. Speak your truth, get out your guess. The star card, Amy. Good things are coming.
Amazing.
Save your pennies, save your money. You'll be getting some more coming in and whatever. Maybe you're going to sell some stuff or whatever you do to save that precious coin, I hear, for your trip. It's going to work out. Unexpected blessings. That's okay. Hope that helped you, darling. Okay, Kala. Yeah. Maybe you need to have it. Maybe. Sorry, Kala was answering from her read. Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta help them by maybe talking to them, or you know what you gotta do. You know your story. Yes, story day. Beautiful. Hope that helped you,
And
Amy.
guess what? Even the Pentacles, they have stars in them.
That's right. And their manifestation and money. The
Yes.
coin's coming. But good things, good what's that saying?
Joji.
Good hope. I forget. Joe G is next. Joe, you ready, darling? Here we go. Take it away. Woo. I'm trying to do the thing. Come on, computer. There we go. Thank you, Joji.
Shuffling
Okay.
for Joe. Yeah. Shuffling for Joe.
Joe G, I need to know right now. And then after this, we will close out. And please, everybody, check out Rue's new channel. Rue will be downloading this video and putting it on her channel because I don't keep mine up long. I will delete it
You'll
after
be able to,
has it
yes,
on
you'll
her
be able
channel.
to rewatch it there. And for now, my channel Readings by Ru hasn't got any video yet because
But you will
it's
be
just
putting this one
born.
up there, and then you'll be
Yes,
doing,
this
you'll be
one,
doing
and
live readings.
I hope to put up readings for July for all the signs.
That'd
Like
be nice.
normal
And after my
natural
break
things.
in July, you want me on your channel in August, I'll be there. Let me know.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Please check out Rue's channel, Readings by Rue, and like and subscribe and show Rue some love.
Another card with hidden stars. This is Five of Pentacles.
Welcome, Amy.
So, Joe, if you are facing troubles, endure. Do not be disheartened because stars are hidden, they are there. So, just out of this, no, you will get what you want. The warmth is only out of this picture. Like, once you cross this, you know, you will get to your warm home. So, not to worry. A little more endurance and you will be there. So,
You said
for
wait 2 more
Joe,
years?
No, I said a little more of endurance, and he will
A
get there.
little more endurance. Yes, a little more endurance. That is, yes, that's perfect
Patience. Yes.
because it goes with the gem. You are, I mean, green too. Joji is a gem. You're a treasure.
Oh,
Treat yourself like a treasure, girl. You're a treasure. Uh, listen, it takes time for diamonds to be made. You know, the they got to be
right.
crushed and the right temperature, and then poof, beautiful gem. 12102 on
And
the
even
timer.
to get the diamond,
Bye, Sid.
you need
Thanks
to
for
work
being
hard.
here. Yeah, give it time and be patient with
By saying
yourself.
thank you for being.
Exactly. Just keep on keeping on. A little more endurance and a little more
Thank you,
patience.
Lisa. Thank you for subscribing.
Beautiful. Hope that helped you, Joan. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you. Beautiful. Let's get back. Let's get back. There we go. Thank you, beautiful Rue, for being here. You are wonderful. I love you. And I hope everybody subscribes to your new channel and that you do amazing on it. And it's fabulous. And all your dreams come true in a positive way and you love it. Yay! Callus says, in the time I've been on TarotTube, I've had cards pulled 3 times. Really? The star has come up every time. It's so lovely. Knock, knock. Right.
Hey, right.
Readings by Rue. The link is in the description below, Joe G. Thank you, darlings. Anything you'd like to say before we go out, Rue?
Yeah, if you search right now, if you search on YouTube readings by Ru, you will not get any result because there is no video. So you
Well,
need
I
to
see your channel. There's just no
go to the.
videos up. Yeah, let me show.
Yes, there is no video at all. So you won't get any search results. You will have the. You'll have to go to the link.
There's the link in the description. Will take you. Readings by Rue. 5 subscribers. I was the first one.
Thank you so much.
Yay! And yeah, like I said, after this video, because I don't keep my lives up on my channel long, and I will delete it from my channel. And Rue has my permission to put it on her channel, and she'll start with that,
Thank you.
and then she'll be doing zodiac signs and things. And stay tuned. I'm excited for
Yeah,
you, Rue. Onward and upward.
thank you.
You can still subscribe. Yeah, use the link. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Let's do the outro. Shall we do this? Okay,
Thank
hold
you
on.
everyone for joining, and thank you Dan for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, dear. Anytime. Thank you for doing this with me.
So yeah, this has been my dream for a long time.
Right? It's been a long time in the making. And I'm glad Rue is here, shining and smiling and sharing your beautiful book with the world, which is available for purchase on Amazon. There is a link below. And eventually you'd like to get the international link.
Yes,
Right now it's
I will. I have already mailed the publishers about it.
right.
No response yet.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. So here we're gonna do this. Bye, everybody.